Go. What's good? What's good? What's good? Here we go. What's good, Ryan? All right, Chris. Yeah, don't send it. Let me send it, cause there we go. There we go.
Okay. All right.
Technical difficulties. Hey. There we
We
go.
here
There we
though.
go. That's some of my people popping up in here. Woo. There we go.
Yeah. You sent out all the invites.
Yeah. Sent one to do Julius again. Where the homie Dan at, man? Hey, Miss Bernice.
Oh.
There we go. What's good, family?
Hey, there he is.
What is that, velvet? I like
Here
that hat, buddy.
here we go. Y'all starting early.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it, man. I love it.
Oh,
Y'all doing all right today?
For sure, man. For sure.
I'm pretty distraught.
It's right. Oh, dang, my camera. There we go. That thing was dirty. Way better. Okay.
So, Julius, you know how I feel about the Converse weapon. You know that's one of my shoes.
Yeah,
So, sneaker.
you bought like 10
Can you hear
pairs,
me?
right?
Well, you know, here you go. But they just showed Magic's pair, but apparently it's friends and family only. Now, I do feel like I should be friends and family with Converse as much as I put on, you know, for them. But I'm gonna be upset if these shoes really don't come out for us.
Man,
I know how I feel about Magic.
Yeah.
man, you should write a letter.
Probably gonna be like, Chris Weathers, don't you work for us? Get out of here. We don't care what you think.
You never know. I've seen a lot. I ain't calling you a weirdo, but I've seen a lot more weird stuff on here. And you never know, man. Shoot your shot.
You know, I might do that. I might do
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
that.
That's right.
Oh man, good to have, good to be here with my brothers. Good to see y'all, man.
Well,
Yes,
it's all
we'll.
like a kid, man. Whenever you start talking on the phone, anyone to come around. Joker one stabbed me a minute ago.
As we getting Dan tonight, or he's busy.
I don't know. I he said that he could be here at this time, but it's all good. Shout out to this zero sugar Pepsi that I bought by accident 2 weeks ago, and I still have it.
Zero sugar.
Yeah, I didn't mean to buy this.
Oh,
I was
okay. Gotcha.
It doesn't taste bad, but the aftertaste is bad.
Mm-hmm.
It should taste like NutraSweet and just bad shit. Nothing good. All right. Well, we got a lot to cover. I feel like we've taken the last 2 weeks off because of all the stuff going on. We had the Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, the All-Star game. So, what y'all want to start with? Y'all want to start with the Super Bowl? So
it don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me.
All right. Well, I guess we'll keep it sneakers first. I know y'all saw Usher's Chrome 4s made by the shoe surgeon. What did y'all think of those?
I didn't think about it.
You didn't think about them. So if those come out, you purchase those?
No.
Al, you either? And I would
man.
fuck with them. They couldn't have that U on the back, but if they came out with them for real, I would have to have them.
Nah.
I bet they still feel the same.
Yeah, that part right there.
They might have been an SB4 and they just made them into something.
Nah, man, they taking the 4 too far, man.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, man.
I got you. As far as the game itself, it lasted a really long time.
It did. It did.
I nodded off a couple of times. Fortunately, I was in some wonderful company, so it wasn't bad. Shout out to NJ Southern Belle 79. Wow.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh man, get out of here with that.
hey. So yeah, gotta
you
throw
see
that
how
in.
his voice changed up, man. His voice changed up. Y'all remember? Y'all got what's that called? Y'all got Sweat Hotel with Keith Sweat when he be on there. You know what I'm talking about? That's like Chris. That's what he just turned to Keith, and he's like, yeah. Boys got super deep.
Oh boy, turned into Chris Barry White out here. You feel me? Practice what you preach.
Man, out here blowing kisses on the show.
Yeah, we all gotta grow up sometime. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah, the game itself. I mean, I guess I'm glad the Chiefs won. I mean, I've been calling Mahomes football Curry for a while now. So, light-skinned, marketable dude, just making shit look easy. In an okay market. There he is.
Damn.
What's up, guys?
There we go.
Yeah. So we were just talking about the Super Bowl.
I know. I came in and the first thing I heard was, and I'm glad the Chiefs won. And I was like, oh, what am I going into? What am I going into?
Oh yeah. You wanted the 49ers to win. Yeah,
that hurt.
Man.
That hurt.
You saw Usher's Jordans. What did you think about them?
I mean, I'm not really into Chrome 4s, but it went with the fit, I guess. Even though I gotta admit, it definitely was like looking like that. I saw the post and they made it look like the dodgeball team, Ben Stiller's team. They did that comparison. I was kind of feeling that. There was a little bit of cheesy costuming there, but overall, like what I was hearing, the main thing I was trying to figure out was like, is that Jermaine Dupri? That's not Jermaine Dupri. Is that Jermaine Dupri?
I had the same
Jermaine
thing.
Dupri?
Like, why is he dressed like Eddie Munster?
Yeah.
My boy had the Sunday fluffy socks on that girls wore back in the day at church.
Yeah.
He said it was Louis.
Sure they were.
They were.
Or what?
He actually posted a picture with the Louis logo. Like that makes a difference. It
Yeah,
makes no difference.
right.
Plus, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah. But when Usher took off
What do you
one of
want?
the layers and got to the what's Julius called that top again? The man
The
something
man
man
top.
the man.
Right, get on my nerves.
I was
Cut
like,
it out.
oh, ooh, there it is, like the Leonardo DiCaprio thing. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah,
I was thinking Julius
yeah,
as
yeah,
soon as
yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. Okay. Um, Dan, are you back? Are you
Breathe.
back hooping yet?
Make up your
I was
mind. You staying
playing
deep.
horse with the kids just now outside. That's why I'm all glistening.
Okay.
But no, man, I'm not hoping. I think I need to go get an MRI and maybe a surgery.
Mm,
It's unfortunate. Like this foot is just messed up.
okay.
So
Well,
not happy about that.
I don't think we've talked about it on this show yet, but what does everybody think about Devin Booker's signature sneaker with Nike?
uh,
I don't think.
I don't think.
I don't think.
uh,
I will say that I appreciate the thought of trying to have a shoe that can go, on and off the court. Like I appreciate that thought, but then it seemed like it was just too
uh,
like too it's weird though because it's like if they try to come up with something new, we complain. If they come up with some, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of times in the sneaker game, nobody can win because everybody's got an opinion on all of it. Like I've heard people like say the new Hardens are like super hard, and then other people are like bleh to those. Same thing with the ants. I just got ordered the ant stormtroopers. Al likes the stormtroopers. Or Alex, the blue ones, right? You just got
yeah,
the blue ones.
yeah, I like them both. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
and
just
I
got
was
the
liking
blue
that
ones for.
eggplant one too.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's Adidas's first like almost like a foam posit uh take on the shoe, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on because then also you get like all the Asian brands. I was talking to Al about that the other day, and they're just doing too much for me. Like all the like way away shoes and everything. Like I don't know. There's so much going on. So that's too much for me too. But I think we got a lot of options. But yeah, as far as books, I definitely think that some of the colorways can play off better than others. But that can be such a plain shoe.
Yeah. All right. So
Let me go back. I actually do. I think after Dan said something, I knew I had something to say. So when it comes to those Bookers, man, I think they did a good job of executing that shoe based on their brother's personal style. Because I know he
Yeah.
wears chucks, he drives old school cars.
Yep.
So I think they did a good job of making. I mean, people complain about, like Dan was saying, complain about. To me, I don't wear as many basketball shoes now because they're so basketball-y, so to speak.
Hmm.
Dan, he wears his the hoop in and stuff like that, so it's totally different. I don't wear them like I used to, so I can appreciate what they tried to do. I mean, I'm not really a fan, and maybe they need to drop some more colorways. I think I saw a shattered backboard colorway that looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think they definitely fumbled on the first colorways.
Yeah.
You gotta go first time seeing a signature shoe from Book, man. You gotta like have a crazy colorway like coming into this thing. So I don't think they're terrible. It's just the colorways. I guess the first couple or the first one from what I've seen, it is super boring. You know.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. But I like the what are they called? It was what are they called? I like those.
A1.
A
81.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
ones. I like the All Star pair because I like that little color shift they got going on those. Um, my wife likes basketball shoes a lot, so I'll probably end up getting her a couple of pairs of those at some point. But it's gonna be a no for myself, but I do like them. Just because I like them, I like them, but I don't think I'll buy a pair.
right.
Mm, I don't know. I, I'm intrigued because I always want to see how somebody's first shoe will feel. I feel like I don't have any jobs, but pretty much everybody else. I have at least one, but I don't know. I wonder when we're gonna get another home run. I'm gonna say y'all probably don't agree. To me, the last home run. Well, I really want to say the Freak one, but I really feel like I should just say the LeBron 15 was the last home run Nike basketball shoe.
Like
Tech
home run,
and
just basketball shoe in general.
just tech and off the court appeal.
I can agree with that. I think that's the last basketball shoe from Nike basketball. I bought in multiples. I think I bought at least between me and my wife, I bought over 10 pairs of 50s.
Yeah, that was a good
That's a
shoe.
lot for me. Not a lot for y'all. Y'all heavyweights over there, but that was a lot.
I'm
I
just
love the
playing.
15. I
I'm
like
just
it a lot.
playing.
But I didn't even hear what he said. What did he say? Said something
No, I
smart.
was just like, I'm just playing. I went
Oh
like
yeah,
this, and I said, I'm just playing.
y'all, man. I mean, man, y'all go in, man. I don't buy near as much as y'all.
But you're saying more for on and off court?
Oh,
You
I feel
asking me
like
that?
No, just in general, is that
Oh,
like what we're kind of saying? Because
oh,
I mean, I've liked tons of basketball shoes, but I don't know for on and off court. But I would say honestly, one of the best ones for me has been the Sabrina. Like the Sabrina one, like that has a lot of colorways, and I don't mind wearing. It feels like you're wearing like a kind of like a Kobe off, on and off court too, where it's not too much, you know. So they did a really good job executing that shoe. For me, I feel like it goes a little high in the ankle for actual hooping, to where it's like I would rather just have like an actual mid top if it's gonna feel that high. But other than that, like I don't know, I think they did a really good job, and I love the shoes that like are available to at that price point too. Like anything under that 130 price point, I just
what
think
are they
is
like
like really
110, 110,
uh
120?
yeah, something like that. And the AE ones are in that
That's what I like
category
about the
too.
81.
Yeah. Like I feel like the values there. Like I don't understand what you're getting more in a Harden versus the AE1. So
How much of those hardest? They look really
I
interesting,
feel like they're
man. I'd like
like
to. I'd like
170,
to.
180 or something like that. Do you know?
Oh, they're almost 200
I
I
bucks.
think
think
like
so.
140.
Oh, really? Was it okay? I wasn't sure. I don't really, even though Harden's on the Clippers now, I still just never really been for the beard, so I just can't really get a shoe from him.
Fear the beard.
Mm,
he had some Nike shoes, that obviously weren't his. Like he had
mm.
the Hyper Chase, the Run the One, the Field General, which they ended up making into a trainer. It was really supposed to be his shoe initially. He had some interesting Nike PEs before he went over to Adidas. But once I saw the money Adidas was offering him, I'm like, oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
You know.
He gone. Yeah, the whole AE1 thing, I was trying to find it earlier, but I think I have it. My office is like a wreck right now, but the original, like, or one of the original Canon cameras that became really popular was the AE1 camera. And so it's kind of funny to hear that AE1 term, because like what I always think of first is the camera. But just trying to find it, but I think I only got a Minolta in here that looks similar to that. But the AE1 literally says AE1 on the side, so
That's dope.
All right, so I know Al got a pair. Did either of you guys get the Reimagine Force?
mm-hmm.
You grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are your thoughts of them? Both of you guys.
I think they're beautiful.
Okay.
I mean, for me, I'm like, I don't know, like why they never were leather. It seems natural, like it should look that way.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I know, Chris, you can concur with this. The GS pairs were leather back in the day. Back in the 80s, the GS pairs were leather. Like a lot of those men pairs that were nubuck, even the Flight Hirachi, the black one, I seen one of those archive pages. What's his name? No Ideas Original.
Mm-hmm.
He posted a guy that wore a pair of black flight Huaraches that were leather, but he had a small foot. They said so. You know, it wasn't uncommon for Nike, Jordan, and all them to, you know, do different versions for different sizes.
Yeah, I know. When I had my pair of infrared sixes I had when I was a kid, I was wearing a 5.5 or a 6. They were leather, you know. So, and I know the OG men's pairs, the back panel was not necessarily leather, but it wasn't like any of the retros where it was just all one material. It was like different material on the back.
Right.
But
Right.
I've seen where a lot of people that have reviewed it have said that it's the closest to the 1989 as far as the shape, the netting, the way the wings are, it's the closest to it. So
Yeah.
I looked to get a pair. I just, I wasn't able to get a pair.
All right. Man, overall, I think it's a dope shoe, man. It's a dope addition. The shape looks more towards the OG. Just the materials are different. You know, the materials, the leather. It's a beautiful shoe. I see a lot of hate. See a whole lot of hate against it, but I saw this one article where the original was Durabuck, but the last two are Nubuck.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's a lot of red tape with it, but I like it's probably one of the better reimagined shoes, you know, in my opinion. You know, it's one of the better ones as far as terms of shape and quality.
Yeah.
I still think the SB Pine Greens from last year though, that pair is so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that is the most comfortable Jordan 4 I've like ever put my foot in. So it's similar to it, but it's definitely, I mean, it's like a, it's a different shoe.
Right.
Julius, did you try to get these, or did you still
No.
was like, nah?
No. Super good.
Yeah,
Super good.
my boy Kane, I remember you was gonna get him, man. He was like, nah.
No,
Going back and forth.
I ain't gonna wear them, man. Like black and red shoes, man. It's a no go for me. I just sit up.
And that's, I mean, you've consistently said that. Like before they even were gonna say, this shoe was like being talked about being re-released. Like you say that all the time.
Yeah.
You don't like black and red shoes.
Black and red shoes, man. Now I do. I see the military fours are coming out. I never liked those. Everybody, I don't know what the hype is behind them. I never liked them. However, they seem extremely serviceable for fit purposes.
They would
so
match you right now.
Yeah. So I used to hate blue, man. Like that was my least favorite color. My mom used to buy me blue everything. So now I'm here. I'm 40s now. Like it's not one of my favorite colors. I just find myself buying blue stuff a lot.
Oh, got the LA hat on.
I'm gonna say that velvet pro model you got there.
Here we go. About to switch
man,
hats.
you can't wear all that nice stuff and that's not compliment. Like take it as a compliment. Like we're gonna comment on it.
Appreciate it. So look,
what about that new hat you got?
The only reason I say this, Chris always says it with this little smirk he has on his face every time. I'm glad I can see him again now. I'm glad the owl's on the video.
Tell us about that new hat, though.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Man, let me go
you
grab
got in
it.
yesterday.
Let me go grab it.
It was like numbered.
Yeah, I like that, man. It was dope. Shout out to everybody joining too, man.
My wife just pulled these out. I gotta clean them. They're
the Kyrie's.
My baby's little Kyrie macaroni and cheeses. I gotta clean them up. She was like, "What are we gonna do with all your shoes?" I'm like, "I want that pair." So
I don't know how to say this, but this hat it actually came with a dust bag. I randomly found it on Instagram. Is he laughing?
Yeah, that's why I knew he was getting ready to laugh.
So look,
this hat came with a dust bag. It's just not that cool.
So I didn't know it came with this dust bag. So apparently, again, I don't know. This guy's clearly out west because all the hats like San Francisco stuff like that. But I saw a Chinese New Year hat. It was, you know how you're on Instagram, you're scrolling and it has that sponsored section. So I tried to get the hat and it sold out. So apparently this guy, from what I could see, he drops 100 of everything. So this is like a satin, and it's like it's stitching, so much detail on this hat, man. A lot of detail. So when I actually hit on this hat, it was the Valentine's Day drop. Clearly, I think this is 74 of 100. He only drops 100 hats. The crazy part about it is the price point, man. So most of his hats are $50 and $60, but he instantly gave me free shipping, and then he instantly right after I bought the hat, he sent me an email and gave me this 15% coupon, 15% off for every time I buy a hat from him. It's like a welcome to the family type deal, but he's always sending promo codes. There's a lot of people here, man. Hats are getting ridiculous. Like there's some people, man. Hope they ain't watching. Hope they ain't offended. But I mean, people are charging like $75 for snaps now. Like people are doing this independent thing, man. And I try to support, but man, I can't pay $70 for a snap. But this one, even though it's a snap, this is probably the best quality hat I got overall. But in the same token, I don't know what he's doing with these hats. I mean, he's dropping 100, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But as far as stitching, everything, dance says Bay Area. Like I said, all of this stuff has a, I mean, he's even got stitching on the inside, stitching right here, stitching there. But very good quality. I'll probably buy more hats from him just off the strength of he sent me 15% off for me to use permanently. So that's enough for me. I feel like Chris is laughing at something.
So show the lighting of that hat again.
The lining?
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Like he's got stitching right here. Says dreams don't sleep. Miss a lot of detail. He even has the you hit this with your phone, it tells you like I think your number and stuff, man. I think everything
a lot of detail.
He gave me free shipping. The hat was $60. Man, I'm definitely in for more. Next hat probably come from him, and he does drops constantly. Like I said, I can't remember. If anybody, you could DM me. I'll send you the page. But good stuff, man. Really good stuff.
Nice.
Since you have that hat, you should get those Chinese New Year Air Max 98s. They would match that perfectly.
You saying that's what I should wear with this hat?
Yes. You have those, don't you?
I have those. I actually already have a fit to go with them. I'm probably gonna wear the chocolate milk, strawberry milk dunks. But doesn't really go with that. If you would think it would, but when you put it side by side, it doesn't go. Yeah, but
yeah, I can't make fun of hat price points at all because I always wear these melons, and these are $60 hats.
Yeah,
so
60 is where I'm at, man. Like, so there's a few people they charge like 70, 75, but they still want shipping on top of that.
Right.
Like this dude, I was like $60. It came to 70 because he wanted 10 to ship, but as soon as I threw it in my cart, it sat there for like whatever, and then I instantly got free shipping. You know how it is, man. I don't know how you guys are, man. I like very nice things, but I'm frugal. If the shipping ain't free, how you gonna charge me a high price for something the shipping ain't free?
Yeah.
Like if the shoes are one, you go to these boutiques, they want to charge you $25 a ship, man. Like, bro, like you can give me free shipping.
Yeah. If I'm paying
$25, and then it's that slow shipping. It take you 2 weeks to get, and they want to charge you $25, $30. I'm like, no,
you pay over $20, you get that shit the next day.
Right. I'm just like, bro, I want send it. I want a carrier pigeon. Bring the shoes in.
And then you already charged me for shipping. You take forever with the tracking.
Right.
And it's during the week. Like, what's going on?
But yeah, Leonard, I see you on there. You in the hats, man. Hat prices are ridiculous, but this dude shipped quick. I think I bought that hat actually on Valentine's Day. Of course, Monday was a federal holiday. It came on Tuesday, so he shipped it very fast. I had a shipping tracking within 30 minutes. So, these independent folks be kind of snobby. They want to charge you $100 for a hat and then take 2 weeks to ship it. It's like, oh, trust the process. No, I don't know you. You're not Nike. I don't trust you. So I'm not trusting the process. Where's my hat?
I mean, we don't even trust Nike these
Right,
days. Like, let's be honest.
right. One thing, Nike gonna ship fast. If they don't do nothing else, they ship in pretty good time.
Right. Well, all my shoes I've gotten from them lately super fast, but then I was delayed on those women's Black Noirs. And they came in and they're messed up. There's like glue on one like by the little lace holes on the toe, and the print on one is way bigger than the print on the other. So I feel like they were like waiting for a return and gave me somebody's return, and now I like want to return them, but I'm actually like bummed because I actually really like that pair. Like I think they did a really good job on that pair. So I don't know. I like the suede on it and the little tag.
Man, Nike be like, whatever we send, that's what you're gonna take, because there's
Right.
no more to be had. It's already sold out. So look, even if their cousin wore them, they don't think you're gonna send them back.
Yeah, I like them.
Oh yeah.
I just even like the hang tag, just the black one. Something just, but like there's like glue right here, all jacked up.
No, yeah.
There's like glue there, and then like I said, the print. See how one's thicker than the other?
Just weird. And yeah, they did you wrong, man. Nike don't care about us.
And they feel good too. Like I was like, dang it, man. But then I like looked at my feet in them, and I just couldn't like get over the like difference in the print, especially the heel.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I was like, man, why'd you got to do that to me? And they're sold out too, so it's like,
That happened to me.
Oh
Fire Red Forest.
what's that?
Happened to me with my Fire Red Forest, where when I got them, one shoe was smooth and one shoe was like almost like tumbled.
Yeah.
But they were sold out, and I'm like,
yeah.
what am I
And then you're just not gonna get them.
Yeah.
Like, it just
I'm thinking. So how
it changes.
long have you
It
had
actually
them? What are you gonna do with them? You gonna
I
send
just
them back?
got them this week. They came in this
Just
week.
got them this week.
I ordered them a little while ago. Like I said, I think they took a little while to get to me. I feel like they waited to give me a return, and now I just got to go.
You got all these folks, man, crying about fakes, and Nike sending out fakes.
Well, let me shout out Julius one time. He did send me these next to new LeBron 9 Summit Lake Hornets from 2012.
Yeah.
It's nice having the second pair of these. So they went straight to the foot.
Yep.
Nice.
Julius told me they were going to be like new, but how I knew he didn't wear them, pretty much every LeBron 9, even my pair of these that's in storage, this is kind of bent back. The way that it's going like straight up like this, that's how you know he didn't really wear. It still got the crown on the inside. Like none of my LeBron 9s have the crown on the inside there. You know,
They don't smell like Doritos.
You know, it's like I put them on and I heard fancy in the wind. You know what I'm saying? Now, speaking of which, I already joked with Julius about this personally, but I have to tell y'all, he's like a master penman. Like he had this distinct, really neat handwriting. It's like
big and then little, big, little,
italicized, but I
got a whip to it.
It's address.
Look. Hey, Al, I appreciate you not getting on me. Al was probably thinking the same thing, but he didn't say nothing. So,
this is very well written.
I'm like,
look,
look at this.
Look, so I'm gonna tell you.
Shout out
a quick
to
story.
You though, Shoeless, man. He hooked me up, man. He got me right. He got me in the game. I gotta, you know. There we go. Yeah, got me right, man. Thank you again, Shoeless, man. You're a good
man. Ain't no thing.
Yeah,
Look,
shout out
I'm gonna tell you a quick story about my handwriting.
Oh wait.
You ain't asked for nothing, man. You ain't asked for nothing.
Oh, man.
Dan got everything. So real quick with the handwriting. So being that I went to elementary school in England, they tried to introduce this new writing style. They wanted to call it Delirium, like DeLorean, but they called it Delirium. So it's supposed to be a cross between print and cursive. So being that they tried to teach me that my writing is pretty much that. So it, like being that that's how I learned how to write. I just got stuck with it. So I was telling Chris, people kind of mess with me all the time. Like, hey man, like when it's time to write something, let's get Julius to do it. But yeah, it's something that just stuck. But because of that, they actually gave us really nice pens. So it turned me into a pen snob too. So for me to be able to write how I write, can't have none of that big crap.
Al, hey, Al, next time you send us something, it's gonna be calligraphy. Wow.
Look at that. Look, I got some hype beat stuff right here. It's a Supreme pen right here.
Hey,
Oh
hey.
man.
You got some bear bricks over there too, Julius?
Yeah. Look, he's touching right
Damn,
now.
you do have a. Do you really? You got a bear brick?
Man, look, I don't want to talk about this stuff, but I got a lot of weird little hype beat stuff. I got like my little charger right here. I got my little Supreme charger. But
Fancy. What could I say?
I'm like trying to learn something new here. Was it Delirian or Danelian?
well, I might be saying it wrong. It was a long time ago. Delirium, something like that.
This Danelian handwriting is like cursive.
So this was like supposed to be a cross between. Man, who knows? Wasn't no internet then. You know I'm old, so I don't know. It might not be anything on it. I think it was called Delirium, but it was
No,
supposed to be.
I
It
saw
was,
that. I saw your handwriting. I liked the style,
but it was
like that hard swoop.
yeah. It's man, I got stuck with it. Literally got stuck
Hey,
with it. So
it's better than sloppy handwriting, man. Sometimes you get like, I see my kids, like two of my kids' handwriting. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, how do you read your own work? Like, you're messing yourself
right,
up. Like, I don't know how you could get any answers right when you can't even read it. So, yeah, good handwriting is a good thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
man. In my field, man, you gotta have it.
Yeah.
I just write in all caps.
So
I ain't
You
fancy.
got it.
we just had I don't know what number of the All-Star game, but the All-Star game just happened. Any thoughts on the
I
game
got
itself? It
some
was the most
thoughts.
boring All-Star game I've ever watched.
I got. Man, you know, I was looking at some clips. People were sharing like when Kobe was actually playing defense on LeBron and
Hmm.
stuff like that back in the day.
Blocking his shot.
Man, this is so the best part of the All-Star game the whole weekend. Everything was a wash. Nothing was good. The only thing that was good was Steph and old girl shooting.
Sabrina.
Me being an engineer, I'm pretty sure Dan can appreciate too. I love the court. Like I went and looked
That's
up. I
fun.
was nerding out looking at how they did that court. Everything else was trash. I think they need to come up with something else. I
They
don't know
needed
what's
to
happened.
change it though. In between when people were talking, all that green, that was too much. Like
Yeah,
if you could change it so much, make it a better lighting when you're talking. Everybody looked terrible with the like green
they
eyes
did
and
do it right. They did a bit much when it came to that. But I don't know what's going on with All Star Weekend. It's like the best people. I feel like Steph Curry should be in the 3-point contest every year. Like get some real dunkers in there. Like I mean, God, they pulled old buddy from G League, man. Like, bro, we don't look. I didn't want to see that guy. You know, I rather them got Sean Kemp out there, 50, 60 something years old, and watch what was going on. I remember watching NBA All Star Weekend with my dad. I used to be really excited about it. I used to be like, "Oh man, I can't wait to see this. Can't wait to see that." But man, I could do without it. They could just stop it, and I wouldn't miss it at this point. I probably sound like Stephen A. right now, but man, it's just man. I grew up on '90s basketball, man, and this ain't it, man. Like this trash, bro, trash. There was nothing good about it.
I think we're spoiled too though, man. Like with social media and the amount of years we've been watching like the dunk contest, like how many things can we really like do different though, honestly? Like I think that's part of it. And then we're so used to seeing some of the things that people can do on social media, like with all these dunkers. Like there's kids doing crazy things, but then at the same time, something that's like the free throw line dunk is like basic now. Like that was
Right.
amazing back in the day. So it's like
Who,
we
Brent
went
Berry
from
did it,
like,
right? Was it Brent Berry? Brent Berry did it.
whoa,
Uh,
like who did it? Like
I remember
who did it first
the
before
first time I
MJ?
saw it personally, it was Brent
Dr.
Berry.
J.
Well,
Dr. J, right? Like he
first
was
time
like
I
in
actually
front of
saw
the
it.
line, and then Jordan was like on the line, and then Brent Berry was like a little bit more, and then didn't even Zach Levine go like behind too?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
I think he stepped on the line though, Zach.
Yeah, but again, like that was an amazing dunk, and like
Okay, so
now
even
it's
so, you
like,
said
eh,
something in. So let's bring these kids in here. Do something, man. I mean, I'd
well, but
rather
you just
watch
made
these
fun of
kids.
Mac McClung from G League.
Huh?
You just made fun of Mac McClung from G League.
yeah.
So then
I'm
what's
Yeah,
the
I don't
difference
not
of
care.
big
I
bringing
don't
on
care
somebody
Yeah.
that's
about
not
Mac
NBA at
McClung.
all?
You know why I'm making fun of Matt McClung from G? Because he's G League. Like, if you put him in there with some YouTubers and stuff like that, that'd be fine.
He
No
was
disrespect.
a YouTuber though.
No. Oh, Matt McClung was a YouTuber.
Yeah, like before he was like on YouTube, like Steph Curry. Everybody was like hyping
Yeah,
him
but I
up when
don't
he
think you're
was in
catching what
high
I'm
school.
saying. Like, he's not real NBA, man. Like, I mean, he's not. If you're gonna bring a G League guy in, then let's evaluate all the G Leaguers. That's
Why can't
Well, but
all I'm
did you
saying.
see like also what they did do? They did G League versus Rising Stars, and G League beat Rising Stars. So
Man,
that's like actual young NBA players got beat by the G Leaguers.
it's just
I'm gonna
whack,
let Dan. I'm
man.
gonna let Dan talk because he's pro All Star Weekend still. I'm too old and
No,
cranky.
I'm just saying like it's all I honestly just think in sports too, like
uh,
coming from action sports in particular, like sometimes when people aren't amazed at like what people do is like, oh well he only did a double backflip. You're like, bro, somebody tried to do a single backflip back in the day when we were like in high school age and they broke their neck, like or they
All right.
died, you know?
Well,
Now, if they're not
again, let's
doing it, trying to go for 4 backflips, people are like, "Oh, soft."
let's
Like, whatever,
say
man.
let's revamp it, man. Let's do if you want to do a skills like just do some different stuff, man. Get rid of the dunk contest. Let's do something else, man. Them guys get paid all of that money. I'm sure they could come up with something.
they need they need to have more current players do the dunk contest. I don't want to see another Matt McClung. I don't want to see the G League dudes. I want to see Anthony
Leonard, what we
Edwards.
talking about here? He say we're reaching. I don't know what we talking
I
about
can't see
here.
the
We
comments.
all over the half court contest. Chris over there with that
Yeah,
1982 iPhone, man. That's what it
not the
is. That's why you can't see the
1982
comments. You
joint.
got a 1982. Oh yeah, I got the I finally got the antenna in from Germany for my brick phone too.
Uh-oh.
Dangerous now,
You gonna use that on your Android when you get finished?
bro.
I got 5G. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you gonna do?
I
That's
always
really what
trying
you
to bring
got.
up my Android.
Huh?
It's a superior phone. Everybody knows
Because they got the little green man, floating across. I remember him. Droid.
Droid.
it. I'm gonna let y'all
Boy,
have it.
hey, that was a time to be alive, though. That was a time to really be alive. Yeah, man.
Let me take the battery out my phone so I can reset it. You know what I'm saying? I remember that shit.
Oh, I was mad about that though when we came out with the iPhone. I'm like, I can't take the battery out. What if I gotta reset it? Like,
Hold on. Comment. Current players are worth too much money.
I don't,
No,
I
you're not worth too
don't
much
care. I don't
money.
care about that. I don't care
Me,
about that.
like
I don't
I
care about
don't.
that. I don't
That
care
means
about that. They
Jordan was
worth
worth
too
too
much
much
money.
money. That means Dominique was worth too much money.
Let
That
me.
means
I'm gonna go out and come back in and see if I can see the comments.
okay.
I'll be right back.
All
You gonna go buy a new phone?
right.
Let me use yours. This is the
Bro,
superior
look, I
phone.
got a fold. I got 3 screens on mine, bro. With your one screen.
I only can see one screen at a time
Look,
anyway.
we gonna see when you get back. If you get back.
All right.
Be on my head
oh,
about that
we
Android
got
stuff,
now
man.
we got Big Al.
For
Big
real.
rat.
Big Al. And then on Julius's screen is even bigger Big Al.
All right, let's get Chris back here, see if we can see them comments.
Man, look, if we can't see the comments, too bad. Too bad.
Oh dang, we got a whole shuffle now.
Here we go. Yeah, Dan is here, Julius there. Here we go.
To me, y'all are all in the same spot as before.
That's funny.
Nah.
Well, for me, I'm here. Al is here. Julius is here.
You see
And
now, Chris, I'm running a test for you, man.
Can you see the comments, man?
yes, I can see them.
Nice.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
We
All right.
back in the game, baby.
You're looking kind of 16-bit though.
What's that?
You're looking kind of 16-bit. You know your screen.
Oh, shit. He cleared up on this side.
Nah, I mean he's clear, but it's still not like it's not like an iPhone.
It's not
There is
like
like a flicker though for me in the top.
yeah, so
There's
it's a flicker because that's my fan up there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These new people are just soft and it shows in their originality and strive for being the best.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I do want to see, like, okay, I'm kind of glad they stopped that picking teams crap and they really went east and west. Okay, that was a good thing. They needed to bring that back. I got tired of seeing Team LeBron versus, what was it, Team KD or somebody?
Yeah.
Man, I'm about
Giannis
to take a
Team
nap.
Steph.
Y'all let me know when y'all done talking about that All-Star game.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to sleep.
Oh boy,
What
got
you
him
want
a
to talk about,
Corona over there.
Julius?
Is that a Corona?
No,
No.
no. Pastor, if you watch it, no, it's not.
That's some sort of soda.
It's
Oh,
Devil Death Water.
Water.
It looked like a Corona light can from the distance when the light
Yeah,
hit it.
I get
Yeah.
crap. I
They're
get crap
trying
from
to
work
make it
all the
look like
time. It's
that.
like Julius is drinking beer at the job. I'm like,
All right,
talk about how
man,
Kawhi
look,
is the best player in the NBA.
man, look. Don't listen to
Overrated
Leonard.
ass nigga,
Do
man. I
not
don't
listen
know.
to Leonard. Leonard's been saying that since I met him. But he
Hey,
don't be
man.
wearing them
I'm Team
ugly New
Kawhi,
Balance.
so.
I respect Kawhi's game, but he's the most overrated star in the NBA. I'm sorry.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Why?
Well, I'll just go back to when he won that championship with Toronto. The networks and the leagues were saying that he was on the same keel as Kobe and Jordan. And what he
They
did
said
was
that.
repeat. Stephen A. and ESPN, FS1, all of them, they were like, his heart is so big. He's the kind of player. He's like Jordan. He's today's Jordan. And I'm like,
That boy ain't nothing but Calvin Cambridge.
That's just disrespectful.
come on, man. That
he's
Calvin Cambridge.
a star, but he's not like
Calvin
Kobe or
Cambridge he
Jordan.
was solid, and he had the braids going straight back.
You know,
Man.
and the whole load
Yeah, the load
management.
management thing is definitely something that's messed up. Like, you can't, like, make fun of LeBron and then, like, be Team Kawhi.
He have that low management, and then he still be
pretty
hurt all the
bad.
time.
Capital.
Yeah.
Something I look he ain't playing.
The thing I like about Kawhi, he's, like, from where I live now, like, Riverside County, Moreno Valley, and, like, I watched him, like, at SDSU. He came to all our Red Bull events back in the day.
I
It
thought he
was
was from
really
the hood.
cool. What's that?
I thought Kawhi was from the hood, man.
He went to SDS. Well, Moreno Valley got some hood spots, but he comes from humble beginnings, man.
Okay.
He comes from humble beginnings. Like, he drove the same Tahoe or
I
something
knew
that he drove at San Diego
he was
State.
gonna bring that up. I knew he
What?
was
No,
gonna
he
bring it.
didn't.
Every time somebody's got Kawhi out, he still driving the same Tahoe.
I
Nobody care
got
about
his
that.
origin story crossed up with DeRozan. DeRozan is from the hood. Yeah,
He's from Compton.
Yeah.
Man, I heard that Tahoe story 100 times. They
I
said
have to.
Christian Bale has a Tacoma he's still driving. It's like a 90, it's like a
Yeah,
2003.
it's awesome.
Oh my God.
Big homie Leonard, shout out to you.
Nice part of the hood. Okay.
Yeah, Kawhi's my guy. I got all his shoes.
No disrespect, man. I mean, I fuck with them Jolly Rancher joints. I would get them, but whenever in stores, they never went on sale, and then they just disappeared. I'm like, damn, what happened
He's
to
got the hardest pair of shoes to get, man. It's so hard to get Kawhi's.
it? You know, like I see that Omni one, that very first one he had. I see it like thrift, but any of them other ones, like I never see them. Like they're just gone.
Yeah. No, they're never available. And they even took all the threes off shelves. And then nobody even talked about what he wore All-Star Weekend. He was wearing these pink ones, and I don't think they were the threes. I don't know what they were. And I haven't seen anything on them either.
All right, so since we're talking about New Balance, there's a New
Oh,
Balance.
y'all done talking about him now?
Yeah,
Come back now.
yeah.
Okay.
I need to see New Balance come back with the 801.
Yeah, I do have the Kawhi ones. I'm the only. Yeah, but it ain't because of him.
That was the colorway.
Yeah, I need some
Yeah,
New
I've
Balance.
never seen anybody but Julius with those Kawhi AJ ones.
Damn, Julius, you got them too?
Mm-hmm.
You got
Yeah,
everything.
I got it.
What's
I
that?
Not all.
don't have everything. Everybody on this show has more shoes than I do. I have the least amount of shoes, I guarantee
Yeah,
you.
but you got the most valuable collection. How does that feel?
What is it? Quantity over quality. Well, quality over quantity.
Quality over quality.
my collection is more quantity over quality at this point.
I used to track it on StockX, but I haven't updated it in years.
Hey, that many pairs, years, huh? I
Uh,
got you. I said that many pairs, huh? Years, huh?
I really. It's funny, man. Y'all keep saying. I know y'all joking. I know everybody has me beat. I haven't. Man, I've been dormant probably since the pandemic. As these kids say, I got old heat. Nobody cares about.
I was talking to Al about that. How basically, like, I can't really make fun of hype beast now because I'm just still a hype beast from middle school. That's all I am right now. I'm just still trying to get everything I wanted in middle school.
Well, like, what's the shoe from that time that you're still trying to get, for example?
The DT Max.
Oh, the Deion. So.
Yeah.
Mine will be here on Saturday. We'll see how that pans out.
Now,
eBay takes forever.
I'm waiting to see when they release the GR pair and the differences that it'll have.
I hope it doesn't have Prime.
I mean, it's probably not. I mean, those pairs they just dropped. I'm convinced those 1,500 pairs they dropped was probably sitting in some warehouse somewhere.
Yeah, that's too basic for 1,500 pairs, man.
I don't know why
we love
they
the
did
shoe,
like that.
but like it's like usually something limited like that, it has some extra shit on it.
Man, they gave him a regular box.
Oh, so it didn't even come with that box that had the play good, pay good?
No.
Oh, okay. Came with that box.
I know you don't be in the group chat like that. The only person hit on him is that little nappy head in that video that Dan sent us.
He don't like Jay the sneaker guy. Where is he really from? Like Macon or something?
Look at Julius' face.
Yeah, he's from here. He's here. He's from here.
Like he got a bad aftertaste of this mouth.
Well, I ain't got nothing to say about it.
Oh, okay. You
I
know
got
what
nothing
they
to
say.
say about it. Hey, you know everybody loves him, so I keep my mouth shut.
We need an Air Lambaste retro and another Air
Go
Bacon.
swap out some laces or something. See if
Now,
I can
look, they can't bring back the Lambaste without the LWP. Got to bring them both back.
Gotta swap it out, Julius.
Swap it out. Swap it out. I'm just like, okay. All right.
Hey, man, you got to build the channel somehow. He figured out his thing, and it's just swapping laces. And going, boom!
Yeah. Yeah, man. People know I don't really care for the channel, so people would constantly send me stuff. So I figured out the way to get them off of my feed is I never click on the picture when somebody sends me something. So I mean, every time I used to go to my Explore page, I was like, why is this guy here? I don't look at any of his stuff. These people's always sending me the stuff, man. There's another guy that Chris sends me all the time that I don't care to see either. And he used to pop up all the time. Oh, Peasy Beard.
Hey, he's an OG.
Look, man, I don't care if you got fans on here, man. Come see me in church on Sunday. Presence Church, Macon Road, Presence Church, period.
Man, if you want to cry about people,
bring them late.
yeah, this guy y'all talking about. I know of him, but I've never seen any of his stuff.
Oh man, I see him all the time, man. I used to see him all the time, all the time.
Yeah.
That's our local sneaker celebrity though.
Swap it out.
Yeah, man. That's like we already live in a small city, man. I'm like, God, that's our representation,
Let me be Nas for a minute. Y'all should be building
huh?
together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn into Nas for a minute. Y'all should be building. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Like,
look, in my area, I'm an old man around here.
Y'all got a few good people in Georgia. I got my other guy I follow. What's his name? Mike Rich.
I don't know who
Yeah.
that is.
he's a YouTuber.
Oh,
He's
he's a YouTuber.
he's in Atlanta though. He's not.
Yeah. He's old like us though. He's old like us though. So
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
I don't know if Julius will watch Mike Rich.
Man, there's only one. I watch like Seth Fowler is like the only person I watch.
You don't watch Jock Slade?
No, I don't like him.
He don't even watch Big Al Kicks.
Oh,
Man,
oh, dang.
Or Short.
you got
Bang in the
you
head.
got a YouTube channel out?
Dang.
I didn't know he had
Yeah,
one.
I got one too.
This is news to me. Chris, yours is dormant, man. When the last time you posted a review?
Like yesterday or something.
Yeah, it was when the weapons came.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my fault. You said why dog?
My fault.
Why dog hate so much? See, here we go. Just because you don't like something, you always a hater. That's why I don't never say nothing. I don't like him. Sorry. I guess he like, oh, he don't like the All-Star game. Yeah, I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like the Reimagine Fours. I don't like Jay the Sneaker Guy. I don't like Jack. Sorry.
I hate my gums because they black.
Usually my role.
Yeah.
I hate the black all fours Whitaker's neck.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, I know this guy's just playing. I don't even know. I don't know he's just being lighthearted. But the thing is, that's why I don't typically say anything. Because the young generation now, if you don't like something, oh, you hating. Like, bro, like, I'm not hating. Sorry, I don't like your friend. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think you're right though, Julius, man. You're right.
my thing is, I like, so I'm gonna tell. I'll break it down. It's nothing against the guy personally. So when I'm watching a sneaker review, I'm looking for a few key points. I want to see the shoe on foot. First of all, I think in all of my years of collecting, I might have actually swapped laces out maybe twice. I always go whatever laces are in there. 9 times out of 10, I swapped my Union 4s, the Guava pair. I threw the yellow laces in there. I put the pink laces in my Travis ones, and I'm sitting up here. That's it. That's like the only 2 pairs I probably actually swapped out. But when I'm looking for a review, I want to look at the materials. I want to look at this. I want to look at that. I don't need your Batman theme song with the shoe like, oh yeah. I'm good on all of that. Just show me the shoe. Show me the shoe on foot. Show me how it looks tell me the sizing. Tell me how it fits, price point, when it's dropping. That's all I need to know.
I think
I'm
that's so hard though, even when people do say the sizing, because everybody's foot is so
everybody's feet are
different.
different.
So
Yeah.
different,
I
man. I've
typically
gotten shoes and you're like, nah. Go ahead.
yeah, it's yeah,
Yeah.
you're right about that. I usually really look for something that's running. If it says running big, I got narrow feet. If it runs big, it's definitely gonna run big for me. So that's typically what I look for. I know there was a big debacle on those Flea 2s. Everybody said they ran like 1 or 2 sizes too big, and that was just a lie. I don't know what they had.
Yours are 12s.
I actually got 11 and 11 and a half.
Yeah.
And
Size.
I mean, I tell you to go true on them. They're definitely wide, but the 11 fits the same as 11 and a half. If I had a 12, they swallow my feet up. There's no way I can do a 12. Shoes so chunky and wide.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm just learning the brands, you know. So it's like Nike. Like if it's retro, if it's from our childhood, I'm a 9. If it's from now, I'm a 10. So
yeah,
like from Nike. at
I
least.
be arguing with those people on my comments about those Kobe, the crazy eights. They be like they run small, they run big, but they run regular to me, you
Mm.
know. But
You got wide feet.
not really. It's medium, you know.
You said they run big.
Now they run small.
They run small.
Yeah.
The only shoe that ever has ran small. So of course I know Chris gonna say I'm fancy. One shoe that definitely runs small is before I got my Wotherspoons, everybody said that they like go a size down. My Wotherspoons are 11. And those they run big. They run big. If you ever see a pair, see Chris shaking his head. Uh,
I still got a pair of those. They run. I mean, they ran. I don't know. To me, they run
you got a pair of
regular.
Wotherspoons?
Hmm?
Okay. They run true to you?
To me, they do.
The 97s, the Nike ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
with the corduroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. You the first person I heard say they ran true.
I wish that the shoe was just a regular 97.
What'd you say?
I wish that shoe was just a regular 97 without the Air Max 1 bottom.
Well, I think that they make the similar one. I forgot what that colorway is called. I think you got them, didn't you, Chris? They
Oh,
came
the
out
Air
like,
Sprung with the mush.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it's the same shoe, man. It's just not hyped. It's
I
the
knew y'all
same shoe.
was gonna come with that.
It's still the materials though, Dad.
Yeah.
I need those materials because that leather on those is it's okay leather.
Look,
Yeah.
man, I know Dad was gonna go there with them ghetto Jordans. Same shoe. Oh, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree. So I think a lot of these shoes it's the same. It's the same shoe. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I actually really like the big pink bubble in the Sprungs. I think it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's what I need to reach back to.
I have both pairs. I got the tan one too, or the cream or whatever.
Oh, with the purple on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We haven't talked about any kind of beverages or food or anything. We've been on here for over an hour.
It's
Well, Julius is
been
probably
over an
just
hour.
too much
Huh?
trauma.
Yeah, man. People on here talking about I'm a hater and stuff. Why dog hate? I took that personally, man. Person I don't know.
You are a hater.
You are a hater.
I'm like,
You
oh,
are a hater.
everybody, y'all think I'm a hater? That's what y'all think about
I
me?
don't really think you're a hater. A bit of a snob, but you be saying that yourself. You call yourself a snob. So
You know,
it goes.
again, man. I think we live in a time now where if you don't like something that's popular, you're a hater.
Yeah.
That's typically what you hear all the time.
Yeah. I don't like Vomeros, and I get called a hater for that.
Yeah,
I hate
man,
Vomero.
I realize more and more every day, man. I'm just getting older, man. It's just, man, I like things simple, man. I don't need to razzle dazzle when I'm checking a review on anything. Review needs to be fast. I need to talk fast. I just need to know what I need to know.
Yeah, see, I don't ever do on foots on my reviews. I just unbox them. You know. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe you'll watch my videos.
First, man, here we go. So I think on foots, man, they're important. I think they're important, especially, man, for me, I have a larger foot. So it's certain shoes like that Infinity, that crazy Infinity they drop. That shoe looks huge, man. My wife wears a 6 and it just looks huge. I just couldn't imagine how we're looking at 11 and a half or 12.
I want those. The
Get
other
it.
one, the super, well, the crazy Mad Infinity. It looks very futuristic.
Is
I
that the one
want
that
one
has
of
like
those.
the silver on it?
Yeah, it got like a spaceship on your foot. Yeah,
Are we talking about the ones with the zipper? Is that what I'm talking? I don't know if we're
I
talking
think
about the same.
they do got. Do they got a zipper? They
Let
kind
me
of look
see.
like the Kobe too, with the lace to come up a little bit.
It's right here.
Okay, not those, but the newer
Not
ones.
these.
The ones, the Mad Infinity. It was supposed to be called the Super Team 2000s.
Oh, so they had another shoe that was weird looking like this. Man, look at it. Man, these shoes dirty, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
another one, man.
shoes
I'm gonna
always
send you a
dirty.
pic in the chat, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what we were supposed to do last time for this time. It's been a
It
while.
was 90s rap album.
That's
Is that
favorite
what it
90s.
was? Ah,
Yep.
man.
But me and Julius were like, yeah, we were in strict Christian homes, so you're gonna get that stomp from Kirk Franklin.
Nah.
Oh
I
man.
mean, I saw the cover of Nas's album quite a bit.
Oh man.
Everybody was wearing No Limit Chain Soldiers like chains.
Especially down south. Yeah. See,
Man.
back then, Fayetteville and South, they played more No Limit stuff on the radio.
Mm.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one album from the 90s, hip hop album, I'm going to go with The Chronic.
I mean, I don't think you can't really go wrong right there, right? Classic.
One of the first pieces of music I ever bought. What you got?
I'm gonna go with Tupac's "Me Against
Boy, y'all
the World" album.
this hard rap.
That was a
Y'all
close
delivering.
second. Sorry. So what, you were just listening to radio versions?
Huh?
Lost you.
Something wrong with your phone? Oh, okay. Bro, I'm like, damn, bro, Christian household. We wasn't listening to nothing. Like the only time I heard rap, bro, me and my sister would turn on BET when my parents left. I mean, I know the music of the time, man, but I didn't own if I had to say anything. So one thing about me, I never listened to hard stuff like that. So if I had to pick an album, it'd probably be Mace Harlem World.
Dude, that was
I could get
hard.
away with. I could get away. It wasn't super hard. It wasn't Tupac hard. Wasn't Nas hard. It's a different levels to hard.
Probably didn't go with Outkast, man.
I mean,
Go with
what did Ice Cube say? If it ain't hard, it's soft.
yeah, man. I bought that Tupac from the bodega as a kid, and listening to that "Me Against the World" is deeper than what people thought it was. Like, especially the title track. Like, he's really talking about some stuff. Like, he talking about political stuff. He talking about, like, he really giving some game at the end of the song too. I mean, it's a bunch of cuss words in there, but
Bunch of cuss words.
hey,
But I don't feel like it's not that many on that
not
song.
not that song though. I was talking about the album and the song, but not that song. The song is actually real. Like, that's a good song.
Explain something to y'all. Let me explain something to y'all. When you talking about when we talk about cussing, when you live in a Christian household with like deacons and ministers and stuff like that, there's no such thing as mom, can I get this CD? It's not that many cuss words. Bro, it don't work like that. Like if it's cussing, you ain't gonna see it. You
Like,
ain't
I
gonna
don't
see it.
even think I said the word crap until I was in my 20s.
Bro, oh my God, man. Like,
Damn.
I didn't say that around my mom.
Like, if I said the word crap in front of my parents, man, I could get my, yeah.
Man, what are you talking about? If my dad would say something and I would like not even suck my teeth, if I would just like my mouth was about to, nah, man, that ain't how it's going down.
I got slapped for thinking like I looked like I wanted to cuss.
It's like, you like you mad or something. You just got done yelling at me.
Now, hold up.
Like, no, but I was
Now, my grandma.
definitely.
Now, I had a Southern grandma. My grandma, you couldn't say "dag" or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't say "dag" or if you said "dag" was too much like "damn." So you got the shit smacked out of you.
Bro, look,
Damn.
man,
I didn't have none of those
y'all, yeah, huh?
problems. I mean, I didn't have to deal with nothing like that. The worst thing that happened to me was, and I got my just desserts for this. There was a little bit of time where my father was like, "I don't really want you to buy nothing with the parental advisory logo on it. You shouldn't be listening to that." So that lasted for about a year. So what I did was I went to Woolworth, and they had a bunch of CDs. I'm like, man, they ain't even got the parental advisory on them here. There must be stickers or something. So I bought Ice Cube Kill It Will, a little EP, and then I was realizing, I'm like, dang, man, it's missing like 2 songs. The cover is different. Ended up being censored.
Well, y'all was living
So
the life I want.
I'm like,
I was like, I wish I
man,
could listen to cool music.
Because
I'm sure y'all had cable. You can look at it on MTV.
Bro, let me tell you, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, like, my dad come in there, man, he come in there saying all that stuff, man, I was pulling boys in the hood. As soon as the door closed, every day.
See, what's crazy about it is, like, I always mess with my father because I tell him, I'm like, you're so liberal now. Like, you were so conservative when I was young, because it would be some good shit that he fucks with now. But back then, he'd be like, what is this mess? He used to call everything mess. What is this mess? What are you listening to? What is this?
Man, they get loose when they get old, man.
Yeah, he like, stuff my sister got
Like,
away with. I'm like, man, I would never be able to
I
do
get
this
in
in
the
the 90s
car
or
with my
80s.
mom's now.
You
Ugh.
know.
Yeah, I was free until mom got off second shift. And when she finally got a first shift job, yeah, things kind of changed a little bit. I
Bro,
was out
things
there
ain't
red.
changed till I went to college.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's saying my parents, I'm like, y'all are all old and broke down. You let Jennifer do whatever she wants. I couldn't do nothing. It
Man, look.
wasn't like what y'all are talking about. I had a little more freedom, but it was still stuff that my sister would get away with. I'm like, I would say it sometimes. I'd be over like, so y'all are just gonna let this happen.
Bro,
Like, I would be hating.
my sister got away with everything, man. Everything.
They're like, bro,
Like, if I breathed too hard, man, I was grounded.
See, my mom got cool when we was in high school. Like, she used to let us keep the car and all that stuff. But yeah, childhood, yeah, it was a little. My mom was a little strict, but second shift, you can only watch for so much, you know.
like,
And then the
Mm.
neighbors, they didn't care.
yeah. Now, people talk about my face now. I never look happy. I don't smile or whatever. I look mean. If I had $1
You know why?
for every time, but one of my parents told me to fix my face, I wouldn't have to work. That was a problem I had back then. Fix your face. Don't, hey, you know. And I'm like, you know, you just yelled at me. What do you want me to do? You want me to smile?
my
Man,
dad always said I was bowing up my chest. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. Like, just leave me alone.
Oh man.
My dad, he used to show love with the kicks, but it'd be sometimes where he just wasn't with it. Like, I remember 7th grade, I really wanted the carnivores. And he was like, what am I look like buying you a green and purple shoe? You ain't got nothing to go with this. You ain't getting these. You lucky you getting these Jordans. You know? Because my dad, he would only want to buy basketball shoes. There wasn't no runners, wasn't no trainers or nothing. It had to be a basketball shoe. Which, fine. But still, he's like, yeah, you don't run, so you ain't you don't run. You don't train. Like, he just say
You
stuff
run.
like that. What you need them for?
What do you need these trainers for? What are you
Yeah, you
training
ain't
for?
cross training. You ain't training. You don't even lift weights. Like, oh man. And then when I bring this up, he's like, I don't remember that. What did that happen?
Man, there's stuff that, man, I didn't shake till I got like a couple years in my marriage that I'm like, oh, somebody's not gonna beat me for this.
bro, look.
Like my butt would clench up sometimes if I just like heard somebody be mad at me just because I like thought I was about to get beat. Yeah,
Man,
trauma.
I was with cereal here. I don't know if I mentioned this on the show before. Growing up, you did not open another box of cereal till you got done eating another one. And man, my
I got in trouble
wife just
once.
over the last,
I got in trouble for that once.
yeah, over the last maybe couple of months, like my wife finally broke me out of that. You know, I'm just like, man, I can't open this other box of cereal. I'm like, I'm 40 years old. It's my crib. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm sitting up in here like, dang, with chips too, man. Don't open up another bag of chips. Don't open up another bag. Don't open up another box of cereal. You got to finish that cereal first. It used to really get on my nerves because my sister would always open a box first, and I'd be stuck eating whatever cereal she wanted until we got rid of it, man. Sometimes what I would do, my dad wasn't around, like I would like shift the trash around in the trash can, and I would like I would pour some of it out, try to get rid of it. of it, try to get rid of it faster, man. Try to get through that box. Because, especially if they open like Frosted Flakes. And I got to wait to get to my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm like, Frosted Flakes, man.
Hey, Frosted Flakes are good. They're not good like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but still.
When you're a kid, like there's like, look, like we're gonna talk about this now, man. Like Raisin Bran. Like I don't understand why people are eating Raisin Bran.
I love that shit.
Raisin Bran, that's your favorite cereal? We got an issue.
It's not my favorite.
Houston, we got a problem.
It's not my favorite, but I fuck with it. My favorite is probably
no. There's only one thing to do with Raisin Bran. Throw it in the trash. It's the only thing to do with it.
Man, you gotta just get the right kind. Don't get the Post, get the Kellogg's.
But hey,
and milk don't go together. You raisins and cereal.
Yeah, but wait, let's talk about the biggest like atrocity of all time is that like they got the athletes on Wheaties and that's just Raisin Bran without the raisins. Like how in the world have Wheaties like that's the biggest scam ever. Like Wheaties is terrible.
He's right.
It's
terrible.
Who's ever had Wheaties? Has anybody ever had Wheaties before?
Yeah, everybody's bought a box of Wheaties, that's for sure, because we got all the athletes on it.
Jordan was on the Wheaties box I was getting.
They still do it. Yeah. It still exists. I don't know how. I'm like, Wheaties is terrible.
I've never had them. I don't have the desire
to
try
Raisin Bran without the raisins.
Raisin Bran. Man, Raisin Bran is disgusting, man. Like,
it's not.
Huh?
It's so good. It's so good.
Chris, you always eating that weird stuff, bro.
There's nothing wrong with Raisin Bran. I'm going to buy a box tomorrow. It's going in the group chat. But nah, you're right about Wheaties, Dan. I mean, I was definitely one of those kids. I'm like, the Jordan commercials, where they close in the lockers, it's only 100% full grain. And you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I gotta get Wheaties. You know what I'm saying?
Get your fiber.
Like,
I'll pass on the fiber.
I'm like Mike.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna have a good day at school today because I ate my Wheaties. I'm gonna ball out in gym class. And,
yeah.
All that marketing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Genius marketing. Because it's a terrible, terrible cereal.
Hey, I don't like Gatorade, but I used to fuck with it because of Jordan.
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Tell him, Al. Dang.
Julius, you look so troubled. What's wrong?
I started thinking about Waterboy. It was like Gatorade.
Oh, no, man. Every time I get on this show, something happens, man.
This happened.
Something happened.
We're all just different. I don't eat Raisin Bran all the time.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The Raisin Bran. I'm waiting on somebody to call me a hater because I don't like Raisin Bran.
Damn.
Oh shit! What happened to Dan?
It's the iPhone.
But I am gonna say Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the only cereal I buy all the time. So
okay,
I buy that. I do have some.
Have you seen the Graham? They got Golden Graham Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We got some of that last week.
Really? They combined?
Huh?
They combined the Golden Grams with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah, it's good too, man.
My stomach hurt listening to all these sweet cereals, man.
Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops. I gotta have that too. Cereal is just too fucking expensive, man. I went to Walmart. Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops. What's wrong with that?
Just get you some good cinnamon life, man. Cereal comes from Canada. It's not made with engineering and all of that stuff.
Man,
y'all up here with these engineered cereals and stuff.
Okay, so who's these sneaks? Said that's sugar. They don't. It's sugar. Peanut Captain Crunch.
That's
they all like sugar's the devil. Okay.
Hey, I mean that messes the roof of your mouth up, but that's classic.
Man, I got last time I got some Captain Crunch. Man, it's still good too, man.
Hey, you guys remember the Soggies? Do you guys remember Captain Crunch's villains?
Yeah.
They were these like it was supposed to be all soggy cereal chasing them down. They were like white zombies.
That's my dad be remembering everything.
Hey, that's when they used to put the toys inside the cereal box.
Yes, sir. Man, seriously, the toys. Like, that's what entertained us, man. We would sit at the breakfast table with the cereal box. You'd look at the back of the cereal box and play with the toy. Like, man, that was growing up.
I got one.
We were so poor, we would fight over that damn toy.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
I remember when I I was in 4th grade. They had a Jordan Wheaties box, and on the back it had this hoop, and it was like a little cardboard basketball. It was almost like thumb basketball, but it was it was with the little cardboard Wheaties basketball on the back. I'm gonna send the commercial because I posted it on my Instagram before. I'm gonna send it to the group. But yeah, cereal used to have us in the chokehold back in the day. Anything on the box, you mail back a certain amount of box tops, you get an iron on, or you get some sort of
Yeah.
something.
Little club.
You're reading books to join Book It, so you can get the pizza.
Book it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes. Yes. Book it.
yeah,
Accelerated reader.
yeah, hey, you know. And then you show your parents like, yeah, I got this for reading. Oh, okay, that's good. You know, I was reading.
I always thought the term book it was funny too because that was a term for like when you needed to go. Like we gotta book it. So
Mhm.
like I was like, wait, what are they talking about? What are we running to? Like,
I hated corn pops. That little silver bag.
but corn pops would come with like the special like spoon or something that changed colors, or it's like they would always some of the nastier cereals had the best toys, and they did that on purpose, man.
I don't eat corn pops, but I eat beaver nuggets.
Wait, what? From
Beaver nuggets
from
from Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's? Okay.
Yeah,
So
tastes like corn pops.
does that make sense though? Because that's the same thing, isn't it?
Beaver nuggets.
So a weird thing about me is I don't like milk. I don't drink milk. So when I eat my
Hmm.
cereal, I only eat my cereal with the milk, and I pour the milk out. So so in the grand scheme of things, being that I don't like milk and I have to eat corn pops as a cereal like this, the milk, it's not worth my time. If that makes any sense.
But
So I
so
might as
it's your
well just go
only
straight to
dry
the beaver
cereal?
nugget. Huh?
Only dry cereal?
No. So again, I don't like milk, and milk has to be in there with the cereal. I can't
Hmm.
just drink. I think milk is disgusting. I hate milk. That's probably my thing that everybody thinks weird. I don't like milk, and I actually
Oh, I thought it was weird.
like when I have milk with my cereal. It's always almond milk. It's not like a straight up regular milk.
That totally changes the flavor though.
This dude gets fancier by the day. Pour the milk out.
I
Pour the milk
don't
out.
like. I mean, I've never liked milk. Sorry.
Oh man.
Guess I'm a hater.
Nah,
I don't like
you
Jada.
ain't no hater.
I don't like Jada Sneaker guy. I don't like milk. Cancel me.
So what did you say? You said you pour it out after you eat it. You just
Yes.
For the homies.
I don't. Yeah. I don't like milk. You hear me? I don't like milk. I don't like it. It's disgusting.
yeah.
It's
I heard
nasty.
you.
Look
I
at
just
me
making
and Jay
sure.
Van agreeing on something. I eat the cereal, and then once I eat the cereal, the milk goes in the sink, Chris. Pour it down the garbage disposal. That's what happens. I don't drink. I don't milk and cookies. No,
Ooh.
no,
How do you have you don't do an Oreo dunked in milk?
no,
Ooh.
no.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry,
either.
man. Chris. I mean, Chris don't like. You're not a chicken guy, so please let's not go back. Let's not talk about milk. I'm pretty sure there's more people in the world that love fried chicken and love different variations of chicken more than they do milk.
Mm.
Oh, my sister says oat milk.
I
When I was growing up, we would
have
have
to do oat
2% milk.
milk. Yeah, I mean, I love milk, but my body hates it. So
Gotcha.
I gotta go. I'm an oat milk guy now, but that's because
Like,
I'm old.
I don't even I don't truly think it's a violation to not like milk because there's too many things I like that contain milk. Like, okay, we're talking about ice cream. There's several other things that I will. Oh, here we go. These Oreos. Oreos. Oh man, let's talk about those Oreos again.
we're gonna skip past the Oreos.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap the Oreo conversation up.
Man.
How we go to it? Church close this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
let's move
we gonna
past.
shift away. We gonna move past that.
Yeah.
Vegan Oreo.
We're
Oh man.
gonna
So
skip past that, man.
church close. So I'm gonna start. No, people can't hear this. I'm gonna start with this fragrance. So this fragrance is Zara Most Wanted Intense. This is good stuff. Very good. Smells very, very, very
You
good.
said it's from
I don't,
So it look
I don't,
Zara?
like a revolver casing?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
there's one I've got. I think this is my fourth one. They've got wanted, most wanted, always wanted. Anyway, this is the best one. It's really, really good. I think you guys should check it out. It's probably one of my favorite fragrances. Anything by Zaro is really, really good. I feel like fragrances do go with church clothes, but let me hurry up. Where's my stuff at? Got to hear the fancy stuff. Uh, So this is City Unions. Again, for the people sleeping on this shoe, I don't know if this shoe is still under retail or not. But it's a very good neutral tone shoe that goes with a lot of stuff. I've probably already worn these maybe 3 times. I mean, this is a really good neutral shoe and you can get it, for under retail. That's what I wore. I wore these I wore this satin jacket with I see Chris. I see how he's looking. I've got this spur around the collar. I already know where he's going with it. It's like a cream colored satin jacket. That's what I had there. And then I had this a really nice hat from Hat Club from the Moscato pack. It's a Mariners hat.
Oh
Very nice
yeah.
hat. I think they still have these in stock actually. I think if you
Mhm.
hold out another month, it might be going on sale pretty soon. Very nice hat. I don't know if you guys are looking into it. I'm not a team snob. I really don't care who it is, as long as it's not Boston. But there's a hat. And then I had on. I know Dan. He's like that with the teams. He ain't always wearing any team. And these are the floral pants I had on go with it.
There we
And no, Chris,
go.
they're not tapered. They're actually cargos. They got
Nice.
buttons at the bottom, like a little kind of tearaway type thing. And then they got cargo pockets right here.
Man, it cracks me up how much cargo and camo go in and out of being okay.
Right.
So I don't like cargos at all. My wife actually got me these pants for Christmas. I probably wouldn't have picked a car. I would have said no automatically just because they were cargo pants. But once I saw them, I was like, man, the thing is, the cargo pockets blended so well, you can barely tell they're cargos,
Hmm.
So, yeah, this is my first pair of cargos since my American Eagle days.
American Eagle, nice.
Hey.
Yep, yep, that's all I got. I think that's
American Eagle
everything.
had to go to Make 'em All for that one.
Right. Hollister, all that good stuff. And I had on, this is like probably one of my favorite watches. I'm like anti-smartwatch right now. I only wear a smartwatch to work. Then I had on this Casio calculator watch. Because my
There you
parents
go.
wouldn't buy me one as a kid. But now they come like looking cool. They like gold and silver,
That's
stuff
the
like that.
double though.
Hey, you seen the Casio that looks like a Rolex, like a day date almost? Yeah.
Wow, I haven't seen that. Please
Yeah.
please don't send it to me.
Hey, it's very affordable, man. Very, very
Not
affordable.
affordable.
That's the problem. But
Affordable.
yeah, it's just, I don't know, just like super anti-smartwatch now, man. Now, like, I wear it to work, but if I'm not at work, I don't wear a smartwatch.
I know Julius got a real Rolex. Talk about affordable. You know what I'm saying? You got the
Here we
perpetual.
go.
You got the ice bezel.
No, it's got this regular Casio. Regular
Rock and roll
Casio.
with the ice
Yeah.
bezel. He just ain't showing us.
Right.
Did
Yeah.
y'all touch on the fake Nike Dunkins being made now? Yeah, I'm good on those. Super good on those.
If they were
Wow.
seating me, I would wear them if they were seating me.
I
um.
I wouldn't wear those. There's a lot of shoes I wouldn't wear even if you gave them to me for free.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Fair.
I mean, drink almond milk. You don't drink milk.
Sorry.
Bye.
Sorry to disappoint you. Let's see. No milk. No no swapping out. Sorry.
I'm not a big lace swapper either. It's only certain times where I do it, but normally I'm 98% of the time I'm just wearing the shoe laces that came with it.
I'm too lazy to like, man. I'm too lazy to lace them up. That's what I hate the most about ones. Like, man, and that's my wife. She always kind of side eyes me. My wife, she'll lace my. I get her to lace my shoes, man. If something has to happen, like, I hate lacing shoes, man. I hate it.
Right.
It stopped me from wearing it. It was like, oh no, Dan, they're not lace. If she gives me that look, and I want to, like when I did with those unions, it's like, well, you know what? I got a pair of those Krusty Burgers, and they came with a way nicer lace. I think you know what? It's a lace lock. Let me pull them out. Let me show you what they did, which was stupid. Still haven't worn it
Is
yet.
that hoodie made out of cashmere?
What'd you say?
I said, is that hoodie made out of cashmere?
Did you say? Did you ask me if something was made out of cashmere?
Your hoodie.
Man,
Chris.
we're not gonna talk about this hoodie. Oh man, he's got those KDs.
No, but Chris, do you have the OGs?
Nah, I have the LeBrons. I don't have the KDs.
The Big Bangs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really think I'm gonna reach back and get those Big Bangs because they're so cheap now compared to when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was interested to see how these KDs would do, and I was kind of surprised that they went the way they did. But they're cheap.
They were a little slow at first though,
Oh.
and then it wasn't as bad as like the like any Kobe's. I mean, the Kobe's are just like snatched up. But I'm like, man, is all they're gonna release like 8s with like all these weird patterns and stuff, and like it's like only anything that they release is Vanessa only approving stuff that's like girl that's kind of Gigi related because that's what it seems like. Everything has something to do with Gigi.
I
Right.
haven't liked anything that since they renewed the partnership. There hasn't been anything because even when he was still alive and I was buying his shoes, I only really cared about the ones he played in. But yeah, I haven't liked none of it. I'm like, with the 8s all over it, and I'm like, that's cool, but
I mean, I wanted the Mambacitas, but those came out, or they were like already like on the way, and then they had the whole pause, and then they did those other GG ones that that looked too much like a picnic basket to me. So
yeah. And a lot of that stuff looks TB. Like I'm paying all this money or making all this effort for what looks like a Team Bank color.
Yeah.
Like they just black and white, like East Bay.
Hey, here y'all go hating. Y'all wanted Kobe's. They done gave y'all the Kobe's. Now y'all hating on them.
I mean, I wanted those reverse Grinches. That's probably the only one since they've allowed them to come back or whatever that I was like, oh, those would be sweet. But
I'm just giving y'all a hard time.
Oh, it's all good.
Hey, I got something cool, man. Shout out to Jay Van, man. She hooked your boy up.
You talking about the girl that don't like Oreos?
Yeah, she looked out for me, man. She found this poster.
That's cool.
Actually, a couple of them. The OG, the prototype, and the orange, and the TN logo, the Element logo.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I gotta give me a frame. Throw these on the wall real soon.
You should get that Tuned Air logo tattooed on your arm.
I thought about it, man. Thought about that.
But since 1998,
Then cats don't think I was born in '98, so
yeah.
But yeah, I finished the mall trip since we on this stuff. Now's a good time to shop, man. Like crazy deals. I was in Cross Creek yesterday, and I picked up these Hirachis for $39, man. The Run NYC joints.
Oh, that's what they say, NYC.
Yeah, then it has the little mat thing on the inside.
That's cool.
OG tongue.
Yep. They went back to the square patch, and it's actually leather. I seen a bunch of stuff in there, man. Like a lot of that Icon Pack stuff was in there cheap. If anybody in North Carolina, if you want to do some good shopping, go to Cross Creek in Fayetteville, man. That whole mall was on sale, like literally, like
the whole mall.
Then I picked these up. Matter of fact, the shoe I wore today, I picked these up for $60, man. Yep.
You know,
nice.
Huh?
Man.
Yeah, man, they were going crazy, man. Like every store was having like a crazy sale in it. So I couldn't just let these. I couldn't
remember
let
the last time
these
I got something that cheap.
Right. Yeah, I don't be hitting the cheaper deals like that.
What, Chris? What?
What? I'm enjoying the show. Why
No,
are you
you're
feeling like
not
that?
doing. Y'all see what you're doing, man. He's like, come
Yeah,
on,
but shout out,
I see you over there laughing.
shout out to
No.
getting the J man though, man.
Of course
Shout
you
out to
didn't get
getting
anything really cheap. But hey, I see
Hey man, you make me sound like that other host, man, with the high voice. I don't sound like that.
other hosts,
the
Yeah.
man.
Well, man, that's how you got me sounding, man. Don't have me sounding like that.
J.
Okay.
Just play the
Another
game how
thing.
I go. My bad now.
Nah, that's cool. The All Star AE ones, they're still sitting in most malls.
Are they?
That blue,
What colors?
the All Star one with the change color looking one.
They're sitting in the store.
Oh,
I haven't
I
seen. I need
seen,
to get my wife a pair.
yeah, but that blue one don't stand a chance. It's always sold. Yeah,
mm.
blue one, the new wave colorway. That's what they call it. But yeah, um, yeah, I'm pretty much waiting on that Star Trooper. So yeah. Other than that, the mall is pretty cool. You know, good time. Everybody getting ready to get their taxes, so stuff might, speed up. Stuff might get out the door quicker.
I
I
Right.
think the
already
only way
see
I
them
end
in the
up
mall
going to
hugging
the
each other at the
mall.
line already. I know you used to see that, Chris.
What?
See the tax time couples, when the shorty body kicks and you see the dude hugging from the back.
Oh yeah, that's already starting to happen. Converse. That's what y'all spitting, y'all. All right. Yeah, the whole shift. It's been a shift. People walking around with their chest out like they got money all the time. It's already started. Yeah. I'm gonna get
Yo,
my whole family the black and white chucks.
Man, I hate tax time.
bro.
Mm.
I think, look, no lie. I was in the Foot Locker with a House of Hoops, Foot Locker in Fayetteville in the mall, and I seen this dude buy like 4 pairs of the LeBron 2 animals, man. Them shit's like $250.
And they were going for under retail before they came out. Like you can get a pair on Go Down for like $170.
I want a pair, but I need them for $100.
He was like, I want them. He said, he looked at his kid. He said, you want them too? He said, get them for him too. I was like,
That's how you know.
Where?
Whole family, grandma, grandpa,
Man,
auntie,
that's
mom and dad.
$250 plus tax too, man.
that's a
Pushing
nice
$300.
shoe,
Yeah,
yeah.
$275.
That's a
Yeah.
nice shoe,
I
but
ain't
there's a lot
got
of
it.
military out there too, though. So but that's a nice shoe. He said, definitely the mall was booming today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is anybody gonna care about the Fruity Pebbles?
No.
Definitely.
If I find them on sale, maybe, but
like the graffitis are still on Nike.
yeah.
The all black GR sold more than the graffiti did.
Yeah, I do need a pair of what's the 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need some pair, but it's gonna be whatever I find on sale.
Right.
What up, Ash?
Ash.
Ash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all black for us. You can go on eBay and get a pair of OGs for $50. Like I don't see buying them over again for $240. But
yeah, there's just no way.
Nah. Like out of all the ones you bring back this one?
Yeah.
I wish I could be in charge of what LeBron's come back because they've brought back a lot of the stuff already, but there's so many.
What do you guys think of those DT Max LeBron 21s though? I didn't like that they put that black stitching on the toe. I was like,
yeah, that was weird. I don't know why they put that.
Yeah, it's like there's more stitching throughout the shoe, and it was all white. So like, why that little section? It seemed off.
Yeah,
it dropped out. They dropped in my buying.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna start up the LeBron watch again, and maybe this was just a little precursor
taste
for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still got the red Diamond Turf 15s, man. That's one of my favorite out of that LeBron watch pack.
Yeah, I got the white ones.
So ashamed.
I got the white ones. Wish I had those.
Dang.
Yeah, that was harsh. I felt that. Shit,
That was really sour, man.
Yeah, that was.
I like those claws you got, but I didn't do all that.
Yeah, you done. I came from a deep, dark place.
We know, I'm a hater, so gotta represent.
He said,
Yeah, I'm ashamed.
Gotta represent.
You rep Hater Nation?
Yeah. I got some LeBron watch 16s, but no 15s. I'm kind of ashamed of that, but it's all good.
I only got those Air Max 95s. That's the
That's
only
one of the
pair I
ones I
got.
want.
Yeah, I like those.
I need those and the Moabs. Those were the only two I really
Yeah, the
really
Moabs are
wanted. Everybody loved the Griffey ones, and they cool, but just give me the
I've never
Moabs.
seen anybody with the Griffey ones. Have you?
I've seen a few people.
Yeah, I've never
That
actually
dude,
seen.
have you seen that dude? You follow Kicks and Fits that has all those Griffies?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
He has those.
actually
He has a pair.
from Cleveland.
Mm.
I know him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Doug.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh man. So what we gonna do for the next episode? What's our homework? What we gonna do?
Oh,
Did everybody say that rap
think we
album?
Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't really have one, man.
Just-
Like, if I'm being honest, going in that era, yeah, and even now, even to this day, like, I'm just like somebody. If I can't like relate to it, I'm not gonna try to pretend, So like,
Keep it
my
real.
yeah, it's like my hood hard times sort of relatability was getting beat, being super cold, having to just pray we would get to school, like make be grateful that I got that government cheese. So if there's a rap song about all that stuff, then I would be let's go. But I'm not some like coming from somebody shooting gunshots down the street or anything. So
Right.
it's hard for me to like
Man,
relate to that. So
I was the new kids on the block.
but
Nah.
Oh,
I grew up, man.
oh.
Overseas, man, it was pop, man. I wasn't listening to no hip hop over there.
Can you do the dance?
well, and just like we were saying earlier, me and Julius weren't like even allowed to listen to that stuff.
Man,
So it's like
tell you what.
What's that?
No, I got beat up for not knowing who Tupac was. They were all the kids, all the middle school kids were wearing like shirts that said Tupac. I was like, who's Tupac? Like,
What's
what?
Tupac Shaker?
Like, man, like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, we in the 7th grade. Like, what are we talking about here? You in the 7th grade. And I'm like, man, you listen to Tupac. Them kids was grown. They was already 30 years old in the 7th grade.
But hey, let's be honest. There were
You
some
had a
kids that
mustache
got
and
held back
everything.
for football. There were some kids that got held back for football that looked like they were 30 years old at Fagan Mill.
Man,
I was like,
let me tell you. So before Fagan Mill was built. So I think we talked about this. So when I went to Tabor Middle School, we chose the colors for Fagan. We chose a mascot. They gave us like a voting thing. We all voted. Were you part of that voting?
No, because I was the first class in Fagan Mill. You're 1 year ahead of me.
Okay, so you were the first full class to go all the way through, right? That's what you're saying. So we chose the Wolves. We chose all of that, all of those colors and whatnot. I mean, they were busting me from because I stayed off Fagan Mill Road to the hood to go to Tabor Middle School. Man, I had a tough time there, real tough time. It was.
Well, you were wearing the bright colors too, coming from Europe.
I tell you what, man. People laugh. I was like, in England, man. I didn't know what a lot of stuff was. I remember I didn't know what divorce was. Because I feel like we're in military, right? You're pretty sheltered. So I think the first time that I actually experienced racism, man, was going to that hood school. It's like, why are you sitting over there with those white kids? I'm like, well, this is the neighborhood that I live in. This is who's here. Like, I mean, that's just what it was. But yeah, man, going to the school in the hood, I mean, people say what they want. It was tough for me. It's real tough. Tough transition.
Yeah. It definitely teaches you how to survive.
So yeah, there.
I
Any
wasn't
rap songs
surviving.
about
I
that?
was getting beat up, bro. I was getting rolled on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because even now, like rap now for me is still like Andy Mineo and like Andy Mineo words played, Magic and Bird. I'm like, oh, that's like 90s basketball. I can relate to that. So
yeah.
That's yeah. Can't relate there, man. I got the sneaker game, but well, maybe I don't because I got my hood Jordans. But
I mean, that's right there. That's your point. That's your point of relation right there. You got them hood Jordan.
yeah, even the thought of listening to some of that music's just still got me shuddered.
So before we leave, I'm gonna pull out a shoe that Chris is always talking about. Now he's like, I can't believe Shoeless has a pair of those. Pull out a shoe real quick.
Why do you keep giving me these fucked up voices?
That's
He's
what
trying
you
to let you
sound like,
find the
man.
one you like.
Like Julius actually have a
Hey,
pair of these? They have a pair of
That
those?
is surprising.
Yeah.
I didn't think you would have a pair of Air
Yeah,
Barrages.
yeah, I know. That's why I pulled them out. I was like,
Hey,
you probably think.
hey, that shoe did numbers in the hood growing up, man. Like,
that was a big Fagan
Yeah.
Mills.
But they waited way too long to retro it.
And haven't they only released crazy colors too?
Huh?
Like, there's none of the more regular colors
Right.
haven't come back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
glad you.
think
This
that.
is like the most tame color I could get.
Yeah,
I think this
man.
is probably it's the first pair of shoes that my wife bought me when we were dating. Yep.
Yeah,
Hey, you
'cause
know, yeah, that shoe brings back memories for me, man. Rest in peace to my big homie, Big G Wiz. He would rock those. He'll wear the San Jose Sharks hockey jersey.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. That would
Yeah.
match well. Yeah, that would go real well.
oh, you
There's a
about to
picture. I got a
cuss?
picture of him. He got those on, and his little brother got on the Olive Nines. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
You
mm.
talking about
1990.
Gus?
G Wiz, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't wear worth nothing, man. That's why they still dead stuff.
Nah, I wore mine once. They were so uncomfortable. I was like disappointed,
Super
like how they were made.
uncomfortable. These things are just
But that shoe
they
was always
just
uncomfortable, though, wasn't it? It wasn't like a comfortable shoe back in the day, was it?
I never
man,
had the OG.
when I was a kid, I don't remember anything being comfortable. I just if it looked good, I wanted it. I don't remember comfort levels of anything as a child. I was just like, oh, like just happy to get whatever I got. But you're
Yeah.
right. I mean, they probably weren't
I mean,
comfortable.
it's
I
so
still
much
want those
rubber on that
though,
shoe.
man. That's a sentimental shoe for me. I still want that shoe.
Yeah, I wanted this shoe as a kid. This is one of the shoes I never got. Faith realized that. Faith is actually my wife is responsible for getting me some of the best childhood shoes, I think.
That's awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
you picked the winner, my boy.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and hey, and congrats to Faith too, man, getting those awards and shaking hands with Tim Tebow. Check
Man,
her out, man. That's cool.
she got the pictures today, man. They took a little professional picture. She finally got them back today. Man, she said he was super nice. It's like talking
Oh,
to a
he's
youth
so
pastor.
nice, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It almost seems fake, but it's not because he's like consistent.
Yeah,
Like I've
man.
met him before too, and you're just like, dude,
Okay.
stop being so nice.
Right,
Like
right,
he
right.
made
He
fun of
was
me for knowing more Tagalog than I did. It's like he could speak more Filipino than I can.
mm,
So that was the only mean thing he did is he just dogged me for knowing more Filipino. But
yeah.
it was yeah, that dude's super
He
nice.
was, man. He's super nice. He told us a story about how he chose Florida over Bama.
Mhm.
He gave a really good speech. He was like the keynote speaker there too. So he gave like a pretty good motivational speech. So it was pretty cool.
He's a big dude too. That
Man,
was a
look,
big dude.
so when he was up there, man, me and Faith kept looking at his quads the whole time.
Yeah,
Because he
huge.
had these pants on, man, and it was like quads was bulging out the pants.
Yeah,
It's like, God, look at his quads. He's a big guy, man. He
yeah,
looks like he's still very much in shape.
yeah, yeah. He's huge. But then he's like a little teddy bear. Like, oh, nice. Like,
Man, that
nice to meet you. Blah, blah.
voice you're doing, that's the same voice my wife was doing. It's like, oh, Faith, I love your name.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he talks so
he talked,
gentle.
man, the whole time he was talking up there, I was just like, man, this is really what he sounds like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
All right. Before we go, are we going to talk about 45 and his shoes, or are we going to just pass that by?
No.
45?
No.
Oh, y'all want to
Nah,
talk
I
about
gotta
that?
go anyways, man. I gotta go dinner.
Look, Dad, he ran Dad off.
Yeah, man. We
There,
can't get we
so,
can't
so,
give him no more shine, man. We can't give
here
him
we
no more.
go. They're ugly. That's it.
What's that underneath your hat, Dan? You got an air conditioning unit under there or something?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a sticker. Okay.
No, it's not. It's you know what's actually really cheesy about it is it's like where you're supposed to put your thumb so you don't get oils on your hat.
Oh, okay.
That's
Gotcha.
what it's supposed to be for. So
Oh,
it's
Chris, you
a
ain't got nothing to say about that? You got nothing to say about that? About his
It's technical. It's technical. Dan is
I don't I don't have
technical
one of
guy.
them.
Yet,
yeah.
but you will.
It's a nice hat. Looks like good for casual wear.
Yeah, I sweat a lot and play a lot of sports, so they don't get as bad
See,
I
for
got you.
sweating.
knowing that about him makes it where that's not really surprising. You, on the other hand, if you was, I know you'd be working out early in the morning, but like if you started hooping and doing stuff like that, surely instead I'd be like, all right, I can see it.
I really do
See
gotta
what
go though, guys. I got my wife at the door.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace.
See you guys.
all right, man.
Yes.
Peace.
There we
Are
go.
we staying on? All right.
A little bit.
Okay.
Is there anything else we want to go over?
I'm good, player.
Yeah.
If anybody who's watching, man, any sneaker people watching, let's stop the crying, man. I don't even want to get on there. I don't even want to get on Instagram. Like it's just like, man, it's just a whole bunch of crying, man. And just I know.
An
Look,
entitlement.
it's just, man, I didn't hear it. I can't believe Trump was there. Like, leave politics out of it, man. You feeding into it by resharing all of this stuff, man. Just let it be what it is. I probably sound like a old complaining whatever, man, but it's just like everybody's complaining about everything. It's just like, oh man, the shoes weren't available. Now the shoes are available. Now we want to complain about they're available now, so I don't know if I want them. I'm just like, bro, you was just crying about you couldn't get them a year ago.
I've seen a lot of bad outfits with these fours. It's such an easy shoe to wear. A lot of bad outfits.
Uh, I haven't seen
People that are supposed
any
to be
outfits.
do it.
I've been seeing people with the pairs, but I haven't actually seen any outfits. I just seen people kind of saying like, "Hey, I got them," but I haven't seen any outfits with them. I'm thinking real hard. You know what? Al is the only person I saw wearing them.
Yeah, I've seen people wear them in person with some really bad outfits. Like really bad outfits.
That's part of the reason I literally have nothing to wear them with, man.
It's such an easy shoe to wear. I
It
don't
is
see how
an easy
people are doing.
shoe to wear, but if you have black and red and white, a lot of that, which I
Right.
don't have a lot of any of that. You know, if I wore them, I would wear them with that really cool. It was it was a shirt. It was a shirt that made me finally buy Chicago colorway. It was this bowling shirt from Joe Fresh Goods. It's like a silk bowling shirt. If I had those, I'd 100% wear it with that shirt.
But do you have any Nike clothing that's not like a sweatsuit? Do you have any Nike t-shirts or Jordan t-shirts? Any?
Yeah, so I got this cool little. It's not a t-shirt. It's like a button down. It's got 23s all over it.
What do
You seen that?
I don't think so. What would
It's
you
a
wear
really
with that?
cool shirt. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. You know what? Can't show it to you because it's put up with all of my. It's like a silk shirt. It's got like little boxes that say 23 all over it. But if you're asking what I think you're asking, most of my stuff is kind of on a more fancy spectrum.
No,
Yeah,
Ash.
I don't. Huh?
I was just Ash was asking if I had got them. Al's the only person who got them.
Oh, okay. They're
But
restocking constantly, man.
Dan said he got him.
Oh
But
yeah.
he not on the live.
You know they're always restocking them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
you gotta tap back into that soul retriever, man. I
I
mean,
have a
look,
discount.
if you say you want a pair, next time I see them pop up, man, I'll just grab them. But I've seen them come up a couple times this week.
I was hoping I could have got them with my discount.
Oh, okay. Spoiled.
Nah, not spoiled. Just hopeful. I don't always get the discount.
I don't think. I don't really think there's anything. I don't even know if I buy 5 pairs this year, man. Really don't.
I have to have the Olive 5. I have to have the UNC and Olive 9. That's all I can think of. This black and red 6, I got to see more pictures of it. And I have to get at least 3 pairs of Magic's weapon if they actually come out. Because they came out with some, but they were for friends and family.
Man, you done said it again. I know you. That's that hurt.
Can't remember whether or not I had said it, but I will be disappointed if they don't come out with Magic's pairs, like the Chicago one of Converse's.
I got you.
You know, how do you not come out with the most polarizing colorway of a shoe when you bring it back? Like, how do you do that?
My condolences.
Well, I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful. So, you know. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
You gonna sign us off, Chris?
Yeah, I gotta go attempt to cook something. So I am gonna bid you guys adieu. I appreciate y'all. You know,
Is it gonna be
hopefully we'll be
chicken?
back next week. Huh?
Chicken?
Nah, I can't make chicken properly, so it'll be something else, pasta. So
Oh,
you know I'm not making no
Okay,
chicken.
bro. I can't wait till you come visit, man. Boy, we gonna get you broke in on this chicken. We're gonna take
Oh,
you to have some proper chicken.
it'll be within the next couple of months. I'll be down there with you.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
We're gonna
yeah.
make sure you good.
Yeah. Well, follow Real Big Al Kicks. Follow Shoelius. Follow Shorty C94. It's 3/4 of Play the Game How It Go. Follow DC23. And we'll see y'all soon.
All right.
Peace.
I'll take it easy.
All right, now.
all right, peace.